Even if she says, what is wrong with you, that's not okay for you to throw things at her, right? Alright, so you understand that? You want to apologize? Okay, look at her in the face. Kanaya, now what do you want to say?
Sorry for saying something. Sure,
See, as I remember it, from what I heard, was that you guys were upset about something, knocked the drink over, then she's like, what is wrong with you? Then you threw the sponge. Is that what happened to her? Okay. Because earlier you were like, I threw the sponge, and then you said, what is wrong with you?
No, that's what Kanaya said.
Okay, which way is it gonna?
No, it was, so he knocked over the drink. This one. Then I said, what's wrong with it?
Okay, you said it after?
No, she said it when I went to the drink. No, I said it after this one. That's why I did it. I said, what's wrong with you? And then I turned around and then he put the sponge in. No, because the only reason I did this sponge is because of what you said more than you.
Was spilling the drink an accident or on purpose? Now, what do you think?
It was on purpose because just a minute ago you just explained it. You just what you said. From what I understand is you knocked over the drink on purpose, and then like that's it. And he's like, yeah, that's what happened. She never said I knocked over the drink on purpose. Didn't you just say that?
I don't even remember, guys.
She just said you knocked over the drink, and then and I said what's wrong with it, and then I threw the sponge, and then yeah. Okay, whatever. But still, you knocked over the drink. I was walking like through that way to come out for the bag. I looked at my drink. It was fine. I walked out. I came, and he's like, "You need to clean up your drink still." To me, and I was like, "The drink was fine. Oh, just a minute ago." Then I walked over there. The drink was spilled out on the counter.
Okay, so how did it spill, Demar?
Because when I was using the sponge, I hit it and then it fell.
Okay, was he holding a sponge when you... Well, yeah, he threw the sponge at you, right? Do you think your brother is vindictive enough to do something like that? If he's mad, he's gonna knock your stuff over? Well, has it happened before? Excuse me, sorry? Okay, so he hasn't done that on purpose before? Has he like knocked out food or anything like that on purpose? Sorry? Okay, so probably not the case. Maybe it was an accident. We could look at that. Have you knocked things out before on purpose to be vindictive? Or do you know Kanaya to do that?
I don't think so, but one time there was a lot of rice on the floor in one area.
Just yesterday there was a bunch of popcorn on the floor in one area, and I mentioned that to you when you came by, and you said, oh yeah, my bowl spilled. But it was like a full bowl's worth. And Penelope ate that, so it's not like you caused anyone more labor than normal. So it sounds like it was probably an accident in this case. Does that sound right to both of you? Why are you shaking your head, Kanaya?
Like, you guys, I guess it does sound nice.
Okay, why are you saying you guys? What about us?
Like, you guys think it was an accident. Why I still don't think it was an accident.
Okay, but he doesn't have that pattern. Both of you guys seem to do relatively the same stuff you've always done, or the behavior relates to another behavior you've done. So this one isn't relative, it sounds like. Alright, so then who did wash the bowl? Alright, thank you for doing that. And can I, Damar, apologize to you for throwing the sponge. Why do you think you were so upset, Damar, by the "what's wrong with you" comment? When someone says, "What is wrong with you?" what does that make you think? That you're crazy? Okay. Have you been in a place of acting crazy before? I don't want the whiny voice, I can't hear it. Okay. Has anybody said that to you before? I mean, there's a lot of behaviors, so I imagine it has happened before. The context of what is wrong with you, right? So do you think when someone says something like that, then you could take a pause and be like, oh, am I acting bizarre? Am I acting any kind of way? Or why is this person saying this to me? Right? Because there are times where you have behaviors that don't make any sense. And it's usually when you're angry. So yeah, I would say if someone threw a sponge at me, I might be like, hey, what is wrong with you?
No, she said, what is wrong with me? Then I threw the sponge.
And she doesn't remember it that way. Okay, either way, we're not throwing stuff. I want you to go in there and clean up the sink, wipe it out with the same sponge you threw at her. So go do that.